hear it inside the studio. I'm gonna let you know when that necklace is completely sold out. So I'm gonna show you the matching ring, which I kind of creeped into the shot a little bit because I saw the writing on the wall with the necklace. This is an Angel Peak turquoise ring that has the same design. Actually, I will show them together as the pendant. It's kind of has that hammering detail with the silver. So if you got it on the necklace, then you could see the ring, see that hammering detail. So it's perfect. And also look at that blue. We love that blue color. And I'll just give you like a little tour really quickly. It's so pretty.
Look how cool this is. But if you look at it from the side,
yeah.
Okay, can you turn it toward it? Yeah, okay. Look at the size of these cabochons, and you understand that turquoise goes all the way back into that lip on that silver. And so what they'll do is, in this case, they cut the cabochon, and then they build around that cabochon. So each one of the silver settings is actually built for the particular cabochon that we're setting in it. But this goes back, it matches perfectly back to the necklace and pendant. And I did have a pair of earrings, but unfortunately they sold out really quick. Yeah.
Really beautiful. So
any of the turquoise earrings that we make, the high blues, would actually go back to this set.
Okay, so size 5 has sold out in the ring. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 then? 6 through 12? Okay. $13.98 to get home with the ring, and it's, it's the blue. It's that blue color that just really pops, and you're right, you can see it from across the room.
This is what they call robin's egg blue, high blue. And for people that haven't heard or haven't shopped with us, there's a mine in the United States that's world famous. It really kind of set the standard in the industry for years and years and years. There were people, it was called the Sleeping Beauty Mine. And the Sleeping Beauty Mine, it's closed now, but the Sleeping Beauty turquoise really kind of set the mark for high-end turquoise.
Yeah.
And actually, a Sleeping Beauty can be attributed to a lot of the high-end designers. They were the ones that really made Sleeping Beauty famous. And there were actually families, second and third generation families, that had made their living entirely off just cutting Sleeping Beauty. And so it was a real crisis for them when the mine closed. And this kind of material is what everybody out there in the market is kind of going for right now. I'm not taking anything away from the greens. I've got some beautiful greens, and I've got green turquoises that are really worth a lot of money. A lot of the Tyrone turquoise that is extremely expensive. I mean, the high greens, some of the Manassas greens, but this high blue turquoise is what is really hot right now in the market.